Mount Everest, just the name gives you chills, right? At 29,031.7 feet above sea level, it's the biggest challenge there is for adventurers and explorers. It's in the Himalayas, right on the border of Nepal and Tibet. Everest is more than a mountain. It's a test to see how tough people really are. The people of Nepal call it Sagamatha, which means forehead in the sky. For them, Everest is really spiritual. It's where the earth meets the heavens. The Sherpa people, who are amazing mountain climbers, really respect the mountain. They know how powerful it is and how dangerous it can be. The area around Everest is just stunning. Imagine huge peaks poking through the clouds, their snowy tops shining in the sun. Picture giant rivers of ice called glaciers cutting through the valleys. It's a place of wild natural beauty where nature is in charge. But Everest isn't easy. It's super cold and the air is thin, making it hard to breathe. Just staying alive up there is tough. But for the brave people who want to climb it, Everest is the best adventure ever. Getting to Everest Base Camp is a big adventure itself. Every step shows how tough people are and how much we want to explore new places. The trek starts in Lukla, a small town in the Himalayas. From there, you walk, following old paths through some of the most amazing views on Earth. You'll walk through valleys full of colourful flowers. You'll cross shaky bridges over rushing rivers. You'll hear prayer flags waving in the wind, carrying the wishes of many people. You'll meet the famous Sherpa people. These tough mountain climbers are like the heart of Everest. They'll be your guides, tell you stories and inspire you with how strong they are. They know the mountain better than anyone because they learned it from their parents and grandparents. The trek to base camp takes you past monasteries with colourful prayer flags and peaceful smells. You'll get used to the thin air near huge mountains. And finally, after days of walking, you'll reach Everest Base Camp. Everest Base Camp, it's like a city of tents full of people getting ready to climb. But the hardest part starts here. The air is so thin it's hard to breathe. It can get to minus 76 degrees Fahrenheit. This is called the death zone. Above 26,000 feet, your body starts to give up. Getting sick from the thin air is a big problem. Every step is super hard. Climbers use oxygen tanks because their bodies are working so hard. But reaching the top is amazing. The view from the top of Everest is like nothing else. Standing on top of the world feels incredible. You can even see the earth is round. The sky is a deep, beautiful blue. The first people to climb Everest were super brave. In 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay made history. They were so brave and tough, and they showed other climbers it was possible. Everest is more than a mountain. It shows us how much people can do if they try hard, but Everest also teaches us to be humble. The mountain deserves respect. It shows us how powerful nature is and why we need to take care of our planet. The Sherpa people know this. They've lived near Everest for a long time and their lives are connected to it. Everest is famous all over the world and people come from everywhere to see it. It's a place where people from different places meet because they love adventure and want to test their limits. But Everest isn't a playground. It's wild and dangerous. If you go there, you have to be ready for a really tough challenge. But for people who have big dreams, Everest is special. It shows us that anything is possible if we are brave enough to try.